Why do I have my face out here? I'm a J6er. Everything and anything I say can be held and will be held against me in a court of law. Well, it's pretty simple. God gave me the gift of the little bit of freedom that I have by having the court award me bond. And many of my fellow men and women, J6 inmates and defendants, do not have that privilege. They are being held in solitary confinement for over a year with no evidence, no trial, no convictions. I know you guys have heard me say this 1,000 times over. But really, the truth of it is, I mean, yes, I want to be a voice for them, bring awareness to them. But the reason that I have no problem showing my face, doing these videos every single night, is because I am speaking truth to power. I'm speaking truth. Not hiding anything, open book, all out there, up front, truth. Truth stands on its own. You don't even have to defend it. Unlike their narratives that they have to defend, use psyops and propaganda and push the lies that they're trying to peddle upon the American people. But we're smarter than that. So I have no fear. None. Because what I say is true. January 6th was a setup. There's been time and time again shown things that have proven that it was a setup. And I'm not even talking about the numerous federal agents that were infiltrated in the crowd inciting violence. Proven. But other little things like somebody had to unlock the magnetic security doors at the Capitol. Or things like the Capitol Police were waving in the crowd, telling them to come in. Things like they had a permit to do a protest there. Things like Nancy Pelosi was trying to request the use of lethal force against unarmed Americans. Or that the Capitol Police beat an unarmed woman to death with nightsticks. And the men and women that tried to stop it because they saw that she was dying are now being charged with assault on a police officer. Like them shooting an unarmed woman without warning. God rest her soul. The destruction that they've caused upon families, their children, households, marriages. Some defendants have buckled under the weight of the federal government and took their own lives. Some succumbed to the neglect that they were receiving and lost their lives. I've been granted the gift of being able to be out here. I would not be able to sleep at night if I did nothing. So wake up, folks. Their lives mean much more than our comfortable existence. You know, we talk about how much we appreciate those that stand up for freedom. But many don't realize that those that stood up for freedom peacefully are now being persecuted by our government. Political prisoners. It's a damn shame. And the news don't talk about it because they want you to forget about it until they can use the narrative against somebody, slandering them in the news. Oh, this person's an obvious racist and a neo-Nazi and a bigot and a zealot and whatever else. They're trying to find something that'll tie it to Trump so they can blame him for all of it. which is, I mean, preposterous. Preposterous. I didn't do shit at the Capitol for Trump. Nope. Support him. He's a great president. Best of my lifetime. And he took slings and arrows from the media and the other political parties and even his own party. Non-stop. Didn't even blink an eye. That's commendable. But when it came down to me exercising my First Amendment right for free speech, I did that for the Constitution. I did that for the future of my family in this great country. I did it for Old Glory. Red, white, and blue. Because without a solid election system, that flag just turns into a useless rag. The red stripes on that flag represent the blood spilled by brave men and women willing to give their lives to protect it. We've done nothing but promote unity, love. I believe in second chances. Any of the buttheads that have done what they could to try to destroy our nation, there's always a chance to turn around, make it right. 100%. I'm staunchly nonviolent, have been nonviolent, never called for violence. Not one bit. But yet, brave men and women that are sitting in lockup right now with no criminal history whatsoever are being tortured, beaten, treated like terrorists. Actually worse than terrorists, because the prisoners of war that we have locked up in Guantanamo Bay actually get better treatment than our January 6th prisoners locked up in the DC gulag. And that's a fact. So this is why we sing every night at 9, because despite the adversity that they face, they can still find the American resolve to stand united in one voice and sing the national anthem together at 9 p.m. Eastern every night. It's beautiful. So we sing along with them. And we post videos online with the hashtag. You should do it too. Make this spread. It's a movement. It's a peaceful protest using our national anthem to show them that we do not agree and we do not consent with the way that our American citizens are being treated, the way that the Constitution is being trampled upon, that we love our country, and there's nothing wrong with that. So join us. Sing for freedom. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Land of the free, unless you don't agree with their narrative. Home of the brave, until a bunch of people that spoke up for freedom get rounded up by the FBI, and all of a sudden the country goes silent. Be different. Speak up. Stand out from the crowd. America depends on you.